guys, and welcome to TK's Financial Corner, where we talk everything financial education. I know I have not posted a video in a very long time, and this is my comeback. This is my comeback. So on today's video, I really want us to hop straight into the issue or the trending topic around the two-pot retirement system. And I know everybody has been, watching videos and reading some documents and articles on this, but let's jump straight into it. So the first question that I think we should be answering is, what is this? What is a two-pot retirement system? So this is basically the government saying, instead of you being able to access your retirement fund at the end of your working life, that is at the age of 60, 65, as we all know, or only when you resign from the employer, it's only then when you can access this money. They're saying, you know what? Let's give a certain percentage. Let's allow people to have access to a certain portion of their retirement amount or retirement fund. And this is only up to 10% of what you have in your retirement fund altogether. So for example, if you currently have 100,000 in your retirement fund, then 10% of that is what will be put or will be transferred into the savings pot, all right? Into the savings pot, which is 10% of that is 10,000 rands. So you will have access to withdraw that 10,000 rands. It's really up to you. You do not have to withdraw the entire 10,000 rands at once. Remember, this is just an example that I'm using. I really don't want to use big figures for the purposes of this video. So one can have 20,000, next, withdrawal amount being 30,000 from your savings pot. So, let's say you do not want to withdraw the 10% that you currently have in your savings pot. In this video, we're saying you have 10,000 rands in your savings pot, which is 10% of your 100,000 rands that is in your vested saving, in your vested retirement altogether. So, let's say you want to withdraw, I don't know how much, let's say 3,000 rands. Yeah, you've decided that you want to give this a try. It's new thing. Everybody is, doing this for the first time. You say, I'll withdraw 3,000 rands. Now, when you make that decision to withdraw the amount of money that you will be withdrawing from your savings pot, remember that the money is not just gonna come to you as is. There will be deductions in place. The first deduction is gonna be SARS, guys. Depending on the marginal tax or the bracket that you are at tax-wise, then they will deduct accordingly. Number two, there will be some admin fee or processing fee that will be charged by your retirement scheme, ranging from 100 rands to 600 rands. I think that's what they have said. And then if there's any outstanding amount still that you owe to SARS, as we all know that there are tax returns that are done annually by SARS to all South Africans that do qualify. So if you still owe SARS according to that, then they will deduct that, unfortunately, and you will have your net balance paid to you. So let's go back into our example of 3,000 rands that Thando has decided to withdraw from her savings pot. Okay, so here's my 3,000 rands less the tax. So in this case, I've just used 18% as a base, marginal tax or bracket. And 18% of 3,000 rands, it's like 540. I've written that down. It's like 540. And then, let's say 400 rands for the processing fee or admin fee. Remember that I've said that they range between 100 rands to 600 rands. Okay, so minus that, and I'm saying, hey, I'm not owing anything to SARS besides, the 18% that they're gonna take. So the payout will be 2,060 rands. Okay, from the 3,000 rands that I've decided to withdraw, I will get 2,060 rands. So that's just me trying to draw a picture of how this whole thing will kind of look like. I might not be 100% correct in terms of the SARS figures and the admin fee, it might vary. I know with the other retirement fund, I think they've kept theirs at 250 rand. So really it will vary. But the other thing that we need to remember, or that is important, is that you can only withdraw once a year. So the fact that I have 10,000 in my savings pot and I've decided to withdraw 3,000 rand and now I have 7,000 rand available, I can't go again next month and withdraw. Must wait for a year to be over and then I can withdraw again. And remember, the minimum withdrawal amount is 2,000 rand. So if you have less than that into your savings pot, unfortunately you cannot withdraw. You need to wait for that to grow, that savings pot figure to grow. Now we are all ready for the 1st of September because that's the date that has been set, that we can start, the claiming process, submitting our applications, etc., etc. Now, there are three things or three parties that they need to be ready when this 1st of September comes. Number one, SARS. They need to make sure that their systems are in order to start their work, of which I think they're all working towards that. Number two, your contributions for August need to have been contributed to your scheme, and your scheme need to have done what they need to do, because they need now to take the 1/3, put it into the savings pot, and take the 2/3 and put it into the retirement pot. Separate the money as it comes in. And the last, stakeholder is FSCA here. They need to have done the approval of funds, okay, the rule amendment. So if all system goes well and these three parties have done their due diligence and everyone is ready, come 1st of September, no stories, people can submit their claims or fill in the application forms as per their retirement schemes, okay? And then you submit your form, SARS do their work, and then your retirement scheme will do their processing as well. And remember, the fact that you're going to submit your application this week, I'm just making an example, does not guarantee, or it doesn't mean that the following week you would receive your payout. This can take 4 weeks, this can take 6 weeks, this can take 8 weeks. Remember, this is new to everyone, and I'm sure everyone is waiting for that 1st of September so that they can put in their applications. And there might be hiccups in the systems from everybody involved into the processing of this, okay? So I guess we all need to be patient, or some of you guys can rather just give it a month, give it 2 months, and put in your application once you've seen how it goes with others. But all in all, guys, the two-pot retirement system is mainly or it's created or established, or for emergencies. For emergencies only. And I guess the main aim of the government, even the institutions where we invest, that we have entrusted with our retirement funds, they want us to preserve our retirement savings for when the time is right, for when we go for retirement. We do not find ourselves in a situation where we do not have enough money to sustain ourselves during the retirement phase of our lives. So in this video, by no means this is financial advice. I'm really not a financial advisor. I cannot issue out any financial advice, but this is just the information that I've been gathering for myself, been reading, been listening to other, people in the space, on the news, discussing the two-pot retirement system. And I thought, let me come here to try and summarize this in my own understanding. And this is what I've put together for everyone who's going to come across this video on my page. Hope you're gonna make the right decision. You know your financial issues. We might talk, everybody might say whatever that they want to say, but each and every individual, they know their financial struggles. And I hope whoever is gonna make the withdrawal will put it into good use. Will put it into good use. And I won't discuss and dive into many things that people are saying really about this money. Let's just keep it there. And please feel free to comment on this video with any of your questions that you might have. I'll try my best to answer. Cheers, guys. See you on the next